schedules this evening to join us. I wanted to put this together because gangs and crews is a serious issue, and it's not just affecting us here in Central Harlem, but around the city and actually around the country. So I thought it was a good idea to get the people who actually deal with this every day to come in and talk to us and give us some information. And hopefully by the end of this presentation, you guys will be more informed and you could go back to your communities, your blocks, your neighbors, your friends, your family members, and inform them about what you've learned tonight. Okay? I want to introduce the chair, Henrietta Lyle, for Community Board 10. She's going to come up and say a few words for us.
I'm going to start off with saying, ladies and gentlemen, you can always tell folks who are younger, they use the term you guys. I'm going to try to use you guys so I can be as young as tonight. Let me welcome everyone to the State Office Building and for what is going to be an exciting evening. First, I want to thank Tamara Martin and the Public Safety Committee for pulling this together, for keeping us informed of what's going on in the community. I know most of us live here, we read the papers, but a lot of things don't affect us, but they do affect a lot of people. And gangs and crews are definitely in our community. It may not be hitting us personally, but people in our community are affected. Before I go any further, I'd just like our community board members to stand and say thank you for being here tonight. That looks like you, Christine, Jennifer, Brandy. And also, of course, our staff in the back. Thank you so much, Terry. And of course, Maurice, you're like a community board member, even though you work for Assemblyman Keith Wright, and anyone else here, any of our elected reps. Oh, I'm sorry, Nina. Don't beat me up. Nina Saxon, Controller, Scott String is audience. Again, I want to say this is something that is so close to all of us, and we need to all take heed to what's going on in our community, see how we can better the community. Some of the things that Community Board 10 is doing, and we will be talking about this tomorrow at our EC meeting, or Executive Committee meeting, is looking at all the enrichment programs that are in our community for young people, looking at all the sports programs, and try to really have a good idea and put it on our website so people will know, look and see what's in your community, where your young people can go for the summer, where they can go for the winter, and hopefully we'll have this up in less than 2 weeks' time. But try to get your young people in activities. There are things probably right around the corner that you don't know anything about. Look at the schools, go to the schools, the PAL, find out what's happening so we can try and get our young people into these programs, and especially at a young age. If you get them at a young age and get them involved in different things, the world opens up. And this is what we need to do. We need to try and get our young people in things so they can really explore the possibilities of this world, New York City, and then the world. So with that in mind, I'm going to turn it back over to Nara, and I hope we get a lot out of this, and please be mindful that you need to be involved. You need to get involved. Don't walk away. When you walk away tonight, make sure you have a purpose on how you are going to better the community for young people. Thank you.
Thank you, Henrietta. So I want to introduce the three individuals who will be presenting tonight. They're from the Juvenile Justice Division, Sergeant Rowe, Officer Kendall, and Sergeant Frigano. They have together over, I don't want to age them, but over 60 years of experience working in this field. And the Juvenile Justice Division was created like 3.5 years ago to identify crews and gangs and to monitor social media. And so they've been doing a fabulous job, and I just want to introduce them and say, come on, guys.
Just to let you know, just a little insight about me, I'm Harlem born. Okay, with the community, glad to be back, really never left. And I'm just going to introduce, once again, Sergeant Bo. We have worked together for almost 14 years. I've been with the city almost 30. I've been involved as a domestic violence officer, youth officer, before that I used to run the summer YT programs throughout the city, and this is very important. So I'm just going to take time out, forgive me, supervisors here to just say, education is getting paid. We need to have the young folks here. We also need to have the rest of our neighbors here. And I know that everything is getting regentrified and changing. We have to teach them about not just this world, but other worlds. So we're here to partake, communicate, and I'm going to ask a personal favor. I'm going to ask and say, let's pretend we are all a family working together. It starts here. So if I may implore and ask everybody, why don't you come up closer, okay? Why don't you shake the person if you don't know them and say, I'm glad you're here. Pass it on. Shake the person if you don't know them. If you do know them, give them a hug.
Glad you're here. Good to see you. Every person I've been involved. I'm glad you're here.
Hey, good seeing you.
Hey, you.
I'm glad you're here.
Glad to see you. Hello, sir. How you doing? Always coming. Glad you're here. Pleasure to meet you. You're supposed to move up.
Come on now.
Now, how does that feel? Like a family, right?
Oh, man.
They said we play together, we come together.
Just so you can hear me.
We educate together and we.
How you doing? Glad you came.
Glad
you came.
Maurice. I love New York, too.
And share the education.
Glad you came,
Good to see you.
Maurice.
That's how we
Pleasure.
progress.
Glad you're here.
So, without further ado, I thank you for being here. So I'll let Sergeant go through the presentation. You have any questions? I may just ask that you hold the questions for the last minute. So once we go through, we might be able to address those questions, all the questions at one time. And I ask that we respect one another. Didn't that feel good?
Yes.
Doesn't that feel good to be low? Okay.
Good evening, how are you?
Good evening.
Kind of stole some of my speech, but I'm trying to do my best. I've been a sergeant for 20 years, and most of the time I patrol here in the 2-4 precincts. I used to be the school sergeant. I supervise the youth officer, and sometimes in the summertime I do the PAL, the softball, keep the kid off the street in the summertime. Okay. My boss, Kevin O'Connor here, when he went down there from the assistant commissioner, he asked me to come with him to try something new to identify youth at risk, because Paul and I have so much experience with the youth. So one of the things we do in social media, if you're not familiar with Facebook and all that stuff, I suggest you get involved, because go with the time. A lot of these kids more knowledge. My daughter's more professional in the self-taught than I am. Okay. Trying to censor. I understand that when we grow up, our parents censor certain things. You know what? Today, everything is on the news, the medias. We don't need to censor. It's out there already. Just educate them. Teach them responsibility. Okay? Can you go to New York Public Library and sit there and open a Facebook with our parents here? Okay? They don't censor anything there. So if you censor at home, they go outside. I'd rather you guys teach them at home the right way. Just like when you come, I'm going to use this off the subject, sex education. You'd rather talk to your kid than somebody else. Social media. The reason why Facebook created is for us to get conversation, get in touch with family, friends, high school, college buddies. A lot of kids don't use that. They use it the wrong way. Okay. The old day when we get in trouble in class, I meet after school in the parking lot and just do a one-on-one fight. They don't do that no more. Okay. They use social media by bullying. The old day we pick on somebody, that's it. After school it's end. But social media continue. After you go home, they continue. People post something on Facebook. A lot of suicide because of social media bullying. Okay. Criminals use social media for credit card, for recruiting, for gangs. They want you set up for something like meet me on the corner. I'm selling these for a jack of $200. It's cheap on the street, but by the time you get there, you get robbed for your merchandise or your money. These are some of the social media we monitor. Okay, the most popular one right now is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and WordStar. World Star is very famous for all the video out there. Any fight, any girl fight, they post on World Star and Facebook. It's open to the public. You can go home, Google it, and you type in girl fight. I guarantee you can find hundreds of girl fight or boy fight. They post it. Xbox, game at home, go console. Your kid can talk to people on the other side. When I go to school, I told the kid, do you know who you talk to on the other side? Most of the time they don't. It's a stranger. Gang member using that now to recruit. While they're playing games, they're talking to them on the line. Forget about gang, also predator, pedophile. They use that. Okay. So this new thing is Snapchat. Snapchat. It's the phone you can set up, you can send pictures. It's more like an instant message, but you can post picture. You can set up, when I send to you, you got 5 seconds to look at it, you can erase it, I can set it for, you can stay there. The problem with that is, a lot of young kids today, they too sexting, like they send a picture to their boyfriend, girlfriend, and those things continue, pass it on, you don't delete it. Okay? A lot of young kids don't realize that whatever you post on Facebook, you might delete it today. Does not mean it's going away forever, because if I'm your friend, I have that picture and I like it, I'm going to copy and paste it and pass it on. They continue and continue. And all the time teach a kid, eventually you're going to grow up, you're going to apply for a job. Some company will do an investigation if you have Facebook, what kind of party you went to, what kind of thing you post on Facebook. Okay, now we're talking about crew and gangs. Mostly the stuff that my partner give out, the letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? Those are group. Think of territory. Think of the movie Gang of New York, King of New York, The Warrior. I'm going back my age a little bit. Okay. Think of that way. Every block is a crew. Every housing development is a crew. Every neighborhood has a crew. They call themselves whatever the name they think is right at that moment, at that time. They can change their name anytime, any day. Graffitis. In the 80s, we saw graffiti in the train, but that's not gang graffiti, that's like graffiti artists. But now they tag themselves like 3-letter word, AIO, AIO, Too Money Gang, they're always linking over everything. And keep on saying, but the list is on that list for you. Everything's from Manhattan North, from the 3-4 precinct all the way down to the 1st precinct. That's the crew right now in Manhattan North. We identify about 40 crew. Does not mean, I'm not counting the Blood, the Crip, the Latin King. I'm talking about little neighborhood crew. You're going to hear me mention the YG, YB, or Y1090. What does that mean? YB represent young bosses. YG, young gunners. OY, original young gunners. 1090, 10% loyalty, 9% grinding. Thank you. What does that mean? 1090, that's mean today I can belong to this crew, tomorrow I can go over there. It's not like the old day, you blood in, blood out. You join a crew, you don't get out until you do some kind of initiation, or you're never gonna get out. Those crew fall under one of this group, YG, YB, called the umbrella group. Does not mean anybody in that crew cannot be a blood, a Latin King, or join a terrorist. They can be anything they want. But at that moment, at the neighborhood they're in, that's what they belong to. Okay? YG, YB, OY, that's when you go into Riker Island. When you go into Riker, they don't care you AIO, LOE, MCF. That means nothing to them. You have to belong to a crew. It's all about protection, it's all about survival. Okay? They did the Crip and the Blood exist in Riker and in Sing Sing? Of course they do. Traditional gang, like I'm talking about the Blood, the Crip, the Trinitario, okay? The non-traditional that I'm talking about today, FTG, the OY, these represent the YG, chasing YB in the rival. If I'm going too fast, please slow me down. Okay? Some of the new trends, some of the cool John created. Okay, Van Armstrong with the cancer wristband. Some of the crew, the 3-stack is in the 2-6 precinct here. They raise a wristband, represent themselves. Okay. Symbolize a gun. This means it's an OY, it's against a YG. When you see a K, I mean killer. Sometimes you see in the media when they don't like the NYPD, you're going to see the NYPD K. Okay. The B, we still have it. I don't see much in the housing development anymore because sometimes the building maintenance is doing a great job by painting them up real fast. Okay. But some people, some crew members tag themselves, like this one here, give themselves a Facebook page, yahoo.com. You're going to see, this is in the Bronx, Castle Hill Project with the arrow down. They're telling me that they're a YG set, 1090. They're with the YB. FDZ is in the 3-2 precinct. Columbus Avenue is in the 2-4, that's my old command. I took this off when I kicked from a book bag. Okay, this is what they learned from school. They told me, they pretty much tagged me, told me which building belonged to that group. Okay, it make my life a little easier when I do my investigation. God, not represent God, the Almighty. It's going on that. Okay, they told me they're with the YG. This is not a big letter. I'm sorry, this is not a big letter. Sometimes you walk and you walk right by it, you're not paying attention to it. It's a fence to my family for 2D. ATG, Elixir Green, JMV, Jefferson Houses, the Jefferson Mount Force. 40 Wolf. Also, this is the old there. I don't see much either. Oh, somebody. You have the plug for the laptop? We took this off a kid to go to school. A lot of school officials don't realize that these all gang tag, graffiti tag, whatever how you call it. This kid told me that he's on 143rd Street on 7th Avenue. He's fighting the 40 Wolf. His nickname is Murder. And he belongs to crew 2MF, 2 Mafia family, or 2D. He's a YG set. These are the things that the indicator for us to identify who they are. The Board of Education ban anybody walk in the school with a graffiti like that. This is a new thing, tattoo. This is the Bronx crew, Benton South, 64th Street, 164th Street in the Bronx. Sometimes somebody pass away, a member of their crew pass away, they tattoo their name on it, or pictures. I got this on Facebook. I think pretty this, I took this off on Facebook, so it's 3-stack, the 2-6, the Bell House, Campo Plaza down to the 9th precinct. They'll ask me why they put that tattoo down there. These pictures we took, we went to a juvenile detention hall. Even in the hole with all the security they have, I don't know how they tagged. They crewed up there on the wall and the glass. Okay, you got 40 grams of blood. Like a minute don't play. There's 1090 in here somewhere. You can see YG. There's camera all over. I don't know how the security don't see this stuff. Okay, so when you put all this kit together in one place, J from crew, J from territory. You see the graphic, how great it is? I wish they put more effort in school than on the Facebook what they're doing with it. And here, 2MF, 2 Mafia family, told me where they are, 2 Hamilton houses. Home with ATG at Dixie 2 Green, 115 in Lenox. This is from Coney Island, the crew from Coney Island. I'm just throwing a little everything out there. I know it's overwhelming. Good fellow. Like I said before, you don't have a crew, you don't have a blood and a crip together. In the old day, and even in the East Coast, you're never gonna see that. Never. Sometimes you live in the building, sometimes it could be a neutral ground. Flow Boys is in the 2-5. police army in the troop green. The advertisers, they're not hiding this on the Facebook. Okay, they're not afraid. It's there, it's more like a status. I'm glad some of this picture out because a lot of these are juveniles. Now you're going to prove it's like kids. They join proof for many reasons. Protection, scare, because the building to live in. You know, most of the time I tell the parents sometime, you gotta be parent again. Go back to old school like my parents used to do. I cannot hang out there 1, 2 in the morning. There's no reason why at 14, anybody 17 down, shouldn't have no reason why I'm hanging out in the front of the house at 3 in the morning. Okay? My parents would come down, bring my ears and bring me upstairs. Or in my Asian culture with the bamboo stick, you know. Come out. Sometimes you have to go back. You have to be a parent. You know, don't let the kid ruin your life, because I know some of you guys single parents. Okay, my mom is single parent, but you gotta take that 5 minutes out to find out what your kid is, what they're doing. Ask them what they're doing, how school. You know, when I was a school sergeant, I picked them kid up for truancy, no book bag, nothing. You get 4 report card a year. And a lot of parents don't realize when they're coming in. How the kid doing? The only time they're gonna find out when the kid get left back, and then they start calling and say, how come nobody called them? A lot of the address, a lot of phone calls, come back to the kid. So the kid come home, bring up the paper. Some of these schools from the Bronx, MMG, the weekend in Brooklyn. I just want to show some of this picture from Facebook from beside Manhattan, this is Brooklyn stuff. So don't think this is only Manhattan problem, this is like Ms. Martin said, it's everybody's problem. Doesn't matter what color you are, there's a crew out there. There's a good crew out there. I know I saw a lot of pictures of boys, but the girls don't come along with that. They are they're mostly non-violent group. They used to be, something happened, like for example, this is a student. The girl carrying the gun, not the boy, because they know the officer will stop the boy instead of the girl. When I train my rookies, cop, he's taught everybody when there's a gun shot fired, that your safety comes first. And I always tell the girl, don't be the sucker if you hold a gun, because you hold the guns, your both hands say that's not my guns, and guess who's taking the blame for you or, okay? And a lot of this crew have called community guns. When you need that weapon, you make that phone call and they tell where the gun is, in which house, what building, where you find it. When we have that gun in possession, we'll test for DNA, take for the ballistic, and you'll be surprised where it's coming back to. Okay? And the last person who holds that gun have a lot of answers to do it. And again, a lot of these kids are smart, but they're not too smart because they tell me their nickname on Facebook. Okay? Cool. Where do you think they could make alliance? Somebody asked my question? How they make alliance?
So how they make a line?
Sorry?
I didn't hear your question.
How they make alliance? Like how they say, you know, like you be my friend, and this way mutual then.
Common enemy.
School. School. Think of school. When we go up, we have zone school. We live here, we go to this school. Now there's no more zone school. Everybody from Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Manhattan, come different places, different school, and sometimes we meet up. And you know what? When I mention the word slipping, sometimes it may align because you know what? I'm going to this neighborhood. I don't want to get caught by myself. Because most time you get caught, it's called slipping. You're going to get beat up, jump, or worse, shot. Alliance. Telling me who they align with. But alliance does not last forever, just like husband and wife. It doesn't last forever.
I'm done.
You know, I'm sorry, you know, if somebody out there been married a long time, I apologize for that. That's bad now.
Get mad.
Boyfriend, girlfriend, put it that way. Boyfriend, girlfriend. If you do something wrong, a line break up and become the rival crew. But that's what happened today. You know, out on the street, you're friend today, tomorrow you're an enemy. Smith is in the 5th, Wagner's up here. This is James' game, the rival crew play. Here, all the 5, 6 gentlemen posed in front of living houses. They're not from living houses. They're from somewhere else. Okay. It's dissing them. RRNK, that's a crew in the Bronx. I forgot what the name is. Forgive me. He wearing that shirt. Pretty much telling me he's a target. He walking the street. I'm on a rival crew. He's a target. Okay? He don't think today. Okay? This is represent that he's the rival against this housing development. Here's a group of Manhattan. They're against the 2MF or 2D. They take pictures in front of the building, they post on Facebook, this and them, I was here, what you doing about it? Okay? You know, they're so cowardly, anything behind the computer, do all that. But this caused a lot of shooting in the weekend, by the way. Here's some big posters telling me all the YB group. They listen to all the crew in the YB. Also, again, make my life a little easier for investigation. Who you look for, what umbrella group they belong to. Party. In the old day, we pick up the phone, we ask a friend to call somebody else call somebody else. Today, very easy with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all you posts is, hey, I have a party this weekend. Showed up, show your love, how they say today. Here's the party. This is the YG party. You see all this? That's the YG, all the YG crew they invited. But here's the problem. It's a public post. The rival crew see this also. Okay? Why am I looking for you? I'm waiting for you to come to the party and come out. Even though someone who hosts a party would say, leave the people at home, and you know damn well they're not leaving nothing at home. Somebody counts something. Okay? Every weekend my BlackBerry is coming off. Somebody's gonna get shot, This is the problem. Party, drugs. A lot of older generation, they come by with a nice car, the young kids look up to them. We need better role model than that. Okay, that's the problem, we have no role model. Drinking. We have younger kids like 8, 9 in the party. Where's the parents? Okay. A lot of this community center, I know they use it. If you know your kid going to the party community center, go check it out. And most of the time, it's not the parents throwing the party, it's the kids throwing the party. Alcohol, whatever else they got doing down there. Okay? And that's not the problem. The problem is when they walk out. Okay, this last few months, party with the children on the street. No more respect. Even a baby shower, they post it on Facebook. It's a nice party, and also because the rival who don't like you, they come and wait for you outside. Sorry, a little picture.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Who'd you do that? Really?
Guns. There's a gun out there. I don't have to tell you guys. You hear this every day. You see it in the news every day. Okay? They're not ashamed to post it. Gun out there. And some of them's got better gun than I carry. Here's a gun they have here. 38 or 9. And he posted, no face, no case. Anybody know what that means?
Yeah.
If I can't see your face, you can't get me. But they I'll tell you a fine thing. You keep going to the next picture, guess who's standing next? It's him. We're in the same clothes. Here's a boy, displaying the .40 caliber. I hope this video works. So, this is a video in the middle of the winter. You have a gun, he come out. He said, here to all my homeboys, shot in the air. Most of the time it's not him or somebody else, it's an innocent person looking out the window. Let me see the video. And the thing is funny. They post this on YouTube, by the way, and Facebook. See the gun in the hand? Here's another video about a boy get caught sleeping by himself or in the wrong place, wrong time by the rival who caught him. Okay. Some of this video I'm showing you is directly from YouTube. Sometimes graphic, so forgive me. I try not to sugarcoat anything because that's reality. And if anybody you know that I'm showing here, I apologize. Squad and gang. 2 p.m. Too many gang, you want to know. One to one burn. A lot of these youngsters love to rap. And the problem, they're not rapping things they need to rap, like love or whatever it is. They rap about their rival crew and what they're going to do to the rival crew. You know, some of these kids, I talk to them like, I still a crew member, you know, I'm not, I'm moving on, but the problem is the radio you posted is always there. And the rival crew see this, one of these days, they don't care you're not a member no more. You post it, you diss them already. And this is the problem that come in. I want to skip this one. Here's a young lady just got jumped by another female. Her face slashed. What do you call this? She just took a selfie thing. Brought it back in the ambulance. Posted on Facebook. Right? And she just wrote in the Facebook, I just fought by beating her up. He mentioned her name in there. Okay? She's like me, bad. But here's the problem, the boyfriend is also on the Facebook, watching. And he said, you snitch with that stuff. I'm gonna get you. And sometimes people think that, when I've been a king to the priest, and they say, I'm not snitching about it, I'm not talking about that. Snitch get the stitches. But guess what? On Facebook, everybody talk. You know, they say I don't snitch, but they go to Facebook, they post everything there is. So you snitching anyway. But here's the thing, the ladies, here's the young lady, right in the back of the ambulance. We monitor social medias. Sometimes we try to proactive. If we hear a fight coming down, or something coming down, we let the local command know, the community know, trying to intervene before things happen. Right? And the example, by the bus shelter in Brooklyn, we called the command, we came there, the fight was going on, and somebody going back home posted, we got maced, we got booked, we got robbed, we got arrested. We try to do a lot proactive as much as we can. We go to the community,